Welcome to the rosanamod Variety Pod. This is your vessel and host, rosanamod, and here we go.
Hey folks, how's everybody doing?
We're at episode 176.
It's Friday. I never know how to start these things now that I have the new intro. Some people like it. I think I'd say most people like it. But there are a couple of people who say it's too short, that I'm not giving enough information. And I'm like, well, the information's in the show notes. I want you to look and search and find what it is that you need or to find out about me in the show notes so that I don't have to reiterate everything all the time because it just sounds too wordy. I want the content to be wordy. That's what it's for. So I'm going to keep a watch out on my peoples and see what they say. And if there's more people that come out and say your intro and your outro are just too short or you're not saying enough, then I'll add a little bit more. But I have it down to 12 seconds and I think that 12 seconds is pretty good. Let's get to the content. See, this is what I'm talking about. Let's just get to the content. All right, so today for Friday Foods, I have something that, of course, my mother always comes up in my conversations. She hears my podcast and says, wow, I come up a lot. People are going to think you have no friends. No, that's not true. It's just that we talk every day. I call her every day. Even though we don't live that far from each other, we have a good communication between us. So, she's my best friend and we talk every day. So there's nothing wrong with that. But she loves to cook, as you guys already know. And she's constantly making new things and finding new recipes. So I love this recipe. It wasn't meant for podcasting. It was just, we were talking and she said, you're not going to believe what I just did. First, you need liver. Doesn't matter if it's calf or regular liver. I don't like buying calf liver because it's a calf. I just don't like buying it. So I get the regular liver. And I personally love liver for myself. Coco loves liver too. But I don't think it's really good to give them too much of it. So I don't give her a lot. Maybe once a month she'll have a little bit of liver, okay? But this way it's more stretched out because it's mixed with different stuff. So you need one liver, you need half a cup of oatmeal, and you need half a cup of corn flakes. She just used regular corn flakes, 1 egg, and a little bit of water if you need. You don't really need it, just so it doesn't get too sticky or too thick, okay? What you do is you put the raw liver into a dicer or a mixer or a bullet, one of those things. If you want to go look at my YouTube channel, you can find me opening up a box with one of these things that I have at home. So you put the liver in there, you mix it up until it's broken up, and then you get you don't have to do that first because then you would make it wet. So let's do the dry parts first. You put the flakes in the mixer first, I guess, and then you're going to make sure that it's like a powdered form. Do the same with the oatmeal, and you're going to mix that in a bowl together with the liver, 1 egg, and a little bit of water. And then it's going to be really sticky because of the liver. It's going to look like or feel like ground turkey, but you know how it's super sticky because of the liver. So what she did is she put oil in her hands so that she can manipulate it better and hold it and it won't stick. And then she made 2 or 1 burger. Now you can add to this, you can put garlic, you can put salt, you can use the cornflake is genius. I said, why don't you just use the oatmeal? Why do you need the cornflakes? And she said there's this kind of a sweetness to the cornflake flavor that comes out in the liver. And I thought, okay, because onions are sweet if you think about it. So when you mix onions with liver, it breaks up that liver flavor. She says that you can't even taste the liver in this burger. I asked her to tell me what she bought as far as cornflakes go, and she said it was Pampa cornflakes. I'm assuming that there's some sugar in there. So if you use frosted flakes or something with a little bit of sugar in it, or even add a little bit of sugar, I think it would be okay because you're going to kill off that liver flavor. Maybe even honey. So that's my own take. Put it in the frying pan, made sure it was cooked, both sides, and that was it. So we started talking and expanding ideas. This is a really good meal for someone who's trying to get their kids to eat liver, because you can't taste the liver if you put tomato and lettuce on it, if you put ketchup on it in a bun and you just tell them it's a burger, or you tell them, I mean, if they're little enough, they're not going to know. Don't feel bad about lying to your kids, guys. Listen, that's not really a lie. You know, it's kind of like slipping a vitamin pill inside a cookie for your dog. Okay, so what's wrong with that? You know that they have to have it because it's better for them, right? It's the same thing with kids. So I'm thinking maybe if you put spinach in there. This is my mom's recipe. I haven't heard anybody else make it. If you put it with French fries and a bun, or if you can't have bread and you want a low carb, then just put it on a bed of lettuce and tomatoes and have it like that. Fry onions on top of it. So that's it. That's really healthy, and I would definitely opt for homemade fries with that. Did you know, by the way, that French fries are really dangerous for your heart? Deep fried French fries, like the kind you get at fast food places, will literally have your heart working harder for about, I think it was like an hour after you finish eating it. That's how bad it is. I'm not sure if it's the deep fry or if it's the salt. You know, I'm not a cardiologist, so I wouldn't even know. I deep fried anything. And also, if you wanted to, you don't have to fry this. You can put this in your air fryer and make it that way. Remember, I told you in our last episode that I was going to give you a one trivia question at the end of every show, and then I'll give you the answer the next day. The next day for this would be Saturday in Spanglish. That would be in Spanish. So the answer to today's trivia will be on Monday for you guys. So the trivia for today is, I'm going to give you 3 nicknames, and you're going to tell me what that is supposed to be. The first word is snap, the second word is nippers, and the third one is twister. Those 3 are nicknames for what item? Snap, nippers, and twister. Okay, and I'll give you a clue. The year is 1780. There you go. That's your trivia for today. I'll give you the answer on Monday. I hope you enjoyed this Friday. On that note, I will talk to you guys on Monday for DIY. I'm going to show you how I bought this mic filter and decided I can make my own. I already bought it. I don't care. I like it. How you can make your own, because it's so obvious to me. And I think if you really look at a mic filter, you're going to see that it's obvious to you too. And it's a shield. It's not the kind that you put around the microphone head. It's the kind that sits in front of it. Talk to you guys on Monday, and in with the outro. Thanks for stopping in. Don't forget to like, share, and comment, and I'll talk to you soon. God bless you, and what do we say? Ciao.